Previously on Water Your Soil. You should start off with is the Discover Cashback card. Now, some of you may be wondering, especially those of you who are subscribers and a little bit more savvy, you're probably wondering why I'm recommending Discover. Well, I put myself in the shoes of someone who's just now learning about credit cards and they are just now starting off with their first credit card. Number one, Discover matches whatever you spend as far as your cash back. It matches it in the first year. Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what really helped my credit score increase. Now, for those of you who are subscribed to this channel, you already know my story. You know the story. I'm sure you heard my story. But for those of you, if it's your first time watching this video, I'll share a little bit of my story. I do have a video on the homepage of this Water Your Soil channel. It's how I went from a poor credit score to an 800. Be sure to check that video out. I go into full details on how I went from poor credit to excellent. I also provide receipts in that video. A lot of times people will tell you the story and the journey, but they don't provide receipts. But I provided the receipts in that video. So if you want to know the full story without my little snippet that I'm about to give, then you can check it out on the homepage of this Water Your Soil channel. But my story is my journey started at the end of 2014, early 2015. I signed up for 2 secured credit cards. I signed up with one from Discover, and I also signed up a couple of weeks to a month later with one from my bank. And they were both secured credit cards. I managed them the correct way. They both ended up graduating within a couple of weeks or to a month between each other. So the Discover one graduated first, and then the one from my bank graduated. But after my cards graduated, I thought my credit score was just going to shoot up. And I know a lot of people, they think that as well. They think, hey, my secured credit cards are unsecured now, and I expect my credit score to go up immediately, but it doesn't really work like that. So I was using my cards the correct way, obviously, because they graduated and I was paying on time, watching my utilization, managing the accounts and the cards correctly. But my credit score, it was going up slow. It went up to a 660. And then the score got stuck for 9 straight months. I mean, it wouldn't go up and it wouldn't go down. And anyone who's on a credit journey knows how frustrating and discouraging that could be to have your credit score just stay put. And honestly, I contacted one of the credit bureaus to see what was going on. Like, why wasn't my credit score budging? It wouldn't move for 9 straight months. But after the 9th month, the score finally went up. It went up a little bit. And then I kept managing my accounts the correct way. And my score eventually got to the upper 600s. Now, after it got to the upper 600s, it basically seemed like it wasn't going to budge. It wasn't going to go up any higher. And my goal was to get into the 700s. So I started doing more research to figure out what is it that would make my score go up, because it's kind of frustrating that I'm not reaching these 700s. So I did enough research and I came across information about how the credit bureaus, they actually like a credit mixture, meaning different type of accounts, not just credit cards, but other accounts as well, such as your mortgage, personal loans, auto loans, student loans, other type of accounts, installment loans, whatever it may be. They like other accounts as well, not just credit cards. So I decided to go and get an auto loan. I decided to do that. I didn't have to do that. I could have paid for the car in full, the new car that I decided to get. Now, I wouldn't advise anyone to do this. It's not good advice, because I ended up paying a couple of $1,000s more in the end than if I would have just bought the car straight out. But I ended up doing it because I wanted the credit mixture in order to increase my credit score and see if it would move to the 800. So I was able to get a favorable interest rate with my bank, and I didn't have to use the dealership for their interest rate. And I paid the loan off fast. I paid it off much faster than what my term was. I paid it off at least a couple of years before my term was supposed to end. And one thing that I noticed when I first got approved for the loan and the loan hit my credit report, of course, my score went down. But after a couple of months of payments, like I would say 2 to 4 months of paying on time and making my payments, my score started to go up. And once it started to go up and I would double up on payments and I would just chop down on the debt and improve my debt to credit ratio, my score just continued to shoot up. So finally, my score actually got to the upper 700s. And then I was like, you know, my goal was the 800s. So I kept going. I kept managing my cards the correct way. I applied for more credit cards and my score shot up to the 800s. Then I was in the 800s. The highest I ever been was an 839. My score was at an 838 for a while. So it was a good feeling to be able to accomplish that. I learned from experience that credit mixture matters. When I just had credit cards, it wasn't getting me to that level. But when I decided to add that extra account, it got me to that level. Now, I'm just sharing my story. I am not sitting here advising you to add an extra account. Your lifestyle is your lifestyle. Your life is your life. If you don't have a need for an auto loan or a personal loan or a home loan, whatever it may be, then you shouldn't do it. This is strictly for if you need those things. Then adding the credit mixture actually helps. The credit bureaus, they like credit mixture. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of giving the banks extra money, but like I said, if this is something that you need to do, then it's something to consider. But I'm just telling you my story. This is my story. I don't want you to insinuate that I'm telling you to go out and get new accounts and to sign up for a home loan or an auto loan or whatever it may be, because I'm not. I'm just sharing my story and what helped me. One thing I want you all to remember, that credit scores are case by case and credit reports are case by case. They differ from person to person. But anyways, I just wanted to share the story with you all, because one thing that I noticed when it comes to these credit cards, and when people come by and they ask questions, they think credit cards are the end all be all. And they think just because you sign up for 3 or 4 credit cards, you'll hit the 800s. And it doesn't work like that. You could go and research this. This is researchable material. The credit bureaus, they like credit mixture. That is something that goes into your credit score. They are a fan of credit mixture and different types of accounts. So don't think just because you have credit cards that your score is going to reach the 800s or excellent credit. Credit mixture matters, and I just wanted to share that with you all as part of my story. So I come on here and I share my story. I really appreciate you all coming by asking questions. I appreciate you all participating in my polls. I appreciate you participating in the quizzes that I have on this channel. I'm going to keep putting out this material to share my knowledge with you all regarding credit cards and credit scores. But I wanted to share this with you all because I want you all to know about the importance of credit mixture and how it can help your credit score. But anyways, if you're new here and you're feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video. Hey, and this goes to all of you, subscribers included. Be sure to hit the like button. That's your way of showing support. It also gets this video circulating. I really do appreciate every single one of you coming by. Remember, credit scores are case by case. A lot depends on your credit report. Don't think just because you have a credit card and you managing it the right way and your utilization is good that you're going to achieve an excellent credit score. Sometimes you do need a credit mixture, and I wanted to share that with you all. This is Water Your Soil. I appreciate you all for watching, and I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right? You know, people always come by here and they always leave comments and they ask for individual credit advice. But many of you may not know, I do have a book. The book is titled Strategies to Master Credit. It is available on Amazon. It also is available in ebook form on the website. You can check out the website, mastercreditbook.com. The book is called Strategies to Master Credit.